Hey, how's it going? In this video, we are continuing a series where we're taking a look at how to take your business to the next level using cutting edge networks up there available that was at least partly funded by government, if not entirely, some of those facilities up there. For what I think, all the businesses should at least reach out to those facilities and perhaps ask for opportunity, collaborate, and work together on the ways how they can develop those ideas into working prototypes for consumers. But either way, within this video, we're going to be taking a look at National Composites Centre, or NCC, and what this institution is. Myself, I do know this institution very well since it's located in Bristol. Come on. National Composites Centre. NCC is a leading UK research and development facility focused on composite technologies. It is located in Bristol, England. The NCC is part of High-Value Manufacturing Catapult. There's a number of institutions that I have covered already, and there's a number that I'm looking to do with the next 3 or so videos as well. So there's a bigger part of Catapult network that you can reach out to. Some of those institutions are that's the whole reason why those institutions are there for business to reach out to those institutions to understand how they can work together, right? A Catapult, which is a network of leading manufacturing research centers in UK. So there's the research centers where they have perhaps depending on products and services that you're looking to do, what idea you're looking to develop, right? So all network of the reason is to support businesses. The National Composites Centre works with the business to develop and commercialize new composite technologies. Composites are materials made from two or more different materials with distinct physical or chemical properties, resulting in a material with enhanced performance characteristics. In the case of NCC, these composites often involve the use of advanced materials such as carbon fibers, reinforcing polymers. Most of the time, this particular organization might work only depending on what your is how you are, how much money you're making, right? Just because they're very serious people, right? Perhaps not entry level, but either way, to say the least, perhaps you can reach out. They might give you a project manager that you can work with, depending on what kind of ideas, wild ideas you might be interested in developing, if anything uh, going forward, right? But since they might, to say the least, they might tell you what or when you would be able to work together with them, right? Perhaps once you have working prototype and it works and you're actually generating profit, perhaps then down the line you're looking to improve quality of that product, right? Then the skill level or some of the professional people out there, not necessarily limited to this institution or network of institutions, then they can come in and support you. So it would be time of some of the professionals out there would be optimized, right? So you at least would have at least basic understanding. Then they can come and support you. I guess they should have entry points for everywhere. That's how I understand it. Since the taxpayer money being used already, so to set up those facilities, we're talking about billions of pounds, right? So they should, within their own interest and the government's interest, to be every year to promoting a new program, I guess, where they should let another 20 business in, and there should be one project lead who can supervise those 20 businesses how to develop those products ideas. This is how it should be. If if it's the way how it's been done right now, I'm not entirely sure. It's not necessarily with that's within their own interest, right? Perhaps they're just focusing on high value engineering when it comes to some areas like defense, right? So they already have those 5 people, so they stick in working with those 5 people. And if they need more work, they would just give to those 5 people. Why would they care about entry level or supporting new businesses? Why would they care about it, right? If they would, Then reach out to them if they would care about those kind of things. Reach out to them and see if they care or not. Center collaborates with companies across various industries, including aerospace, automotive, energy, and defense, to advance development and applications of composite materials. Its facilities include, it's a state of the art again. I don't know. So, if anything, they should make sure that who owns that state of the art equipment, if it's not being bought out by other governments. We should focus more on perhaps developing those machinery as well, but since a lot of things are happening in the world, right? So if they are always looking to optimize and outsource a lot of the equipment to perhaps other manufacturers, even the equipment, not necessarily staff, not necessarily some of the projects, outsourcing those. So perhaps there's a lot of room in improvement when it comes to state of the art, but either way. And expertise to support research, development, and testing of composites. But either way, other than that, there's no. I don't know if my opinion is very balanced since I know a lot about this company, right? So, but they're doing great work. If anything, when it comes to getting projects completed within the time frame, within the budget, within the quality required, is definitely one of the top performing companies of that. Okay, let's jump on the company's website. I'm taking a look at the company's website, and there's some information there. Some of those areas at what they are doing. That would be advanced composites. That would be, from what I understand, one of the biggest area or best performing areas or something that they are doing, as well as digital engineering. Perhaps they hire so many professionals that is something they can offer to some of the support they can offer to other businesses as well. I have seen some of the government programs have that, but again, entry level might be requirement that your company needs to generate, and we talk about millions and millions, right? Not necessarily entry level. At least this is what was done in the past, as well as this company is looking to work with hydrogen, sustainability, different technologies. They have definitely know-how when it comes to engineering services as well as SME support. This is what they say that they are doing. Let's see. It has been some time. I'm still looking for someone to reply to me. I don't know. But let's try calling them on the phone. Perhaps there's no response on the emails again. So they are promoting that this is something that they're doing. I don't know how well they are accomplishing that. Since there's let's touch on some of the numbers of how much investment was within when it comes to facilities, right? Latest news, right? Unprecedented, whatever that means. So it's massive, right? There's another two different computers up there within UK, so they have recently purchased another one. This particular computer price was 225 million. So this is how much we invested in purchasing computer. So to create UK's most powerful supercomputer in Bristol. It has been announced very recently. That will be 1st of November 2023. Details of the 225 million investment from government to create UK's fastest supercomputer to be hosted at National Composites Centre have been announced. The funding injection part of the 300 million package to create new national artificial intelligence research resources for the country will make the UK a world leading in AI. So it's good that they're investing. It's good they're investing, but if anything, they should look to support smaller businesses. Again, we're looking to work with five large businesses, right? So, entry level. Let's focus on that, right? Just to reiterate my point, right? Funding opportunities and collaborations. If anything, that should be either way. Working with NCC is a wider age. The Catapult could not be simpler. Not be simpler. No response. So, so I don't know. Application forms have been turned off for some reason. So it's definitely been easy up there. You can work with you and support your business throughout variety of ways, from standard contracting, commercial basis throughout the supporting or leading bids into wider funding calls. And as a part of major collaborative research programs, our SME team offered dedicated support to help small businesses with innovation, giving access to a facility and or expertise to increase their technology readiness level. So this is what every business looking to achieve, right? And of your products. In 2021, we secure over 7.5 million of grant funding to support 169 small to medium-sized businesses, right? 169, there should be 20,000. There should be 20,000. 20,000. So if anything, we haven't done anything. There should be 20,000 businesses, right? So this is what they and once they set this targets that high, then we need to stretch and improve and see with different ways how they can bring back all the manufacturing, or whatever case might be, when it comes to the UK manufacturing industry, and why UK is losing its grip when it comes to collaborating and working with the different businesses or in-house development of any manufacturing businesses, and why other companies or governments taking a hold of the industry, if anything, as well as there's a lot of excuses. Economy is not doing that well. UK's decision of leaving EU, there's another excuse out there. Excuses for days. But these numbers, we need to pump those numbers up. It's 169, there's nothing compared to where those numbers should be at. People who are interested in learning more, Ink Flow, it's a quarter journal which should focus on developing great habits, right? If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend you work from cover to cover. That should give you a best chance when it comes to developing habits that will last. If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend you focus on your time, or that will be 24 hours, and how you can develop yourself within that time frame. I have identified particular areas that you should focus on every single day. Some of those areas can be for things to do, some of the health metrics, as well as your personal projects, as well as professional development, and how to establish targets, set targets for yourself, and how to work towards achieving those goals that you would set for yourself. You can find this journal in the description below, as well as QR code in the corner. In 2021, they had supported only 169 small to medium-sized enterprises. We need to increase those numbers if that's an option. Perhaps this institution, since it's funded by the government, it needs to perform better when it comes to financial metrics, not necessarily they would see anything coming from small to medium size. So perhaps the strategy, that's something that they have adapted, that would be supporting large enterprises, right? Which can potentially perform better when it comes to some of the financial metrics and overall output of how they're performing, right? By doing that, over time, that would hurt small to medium size, if that makes sense. So instead, they would limit those companies being able to enter the market and perform better, and making the markets more competitive. Having opportunities for larger groups of people should be important. If anything, the way how I'm looking at it, perhaps they answer 169 emails or something, if that's the case, only something that they have done so far. Other than that, they have been working only with the large companies. I don't know, I'll try to give them a call, see if there's no response, right? Some of those forms, myself and others interested in doing business can fill in for days, right? Currently, it's not within the particular strategy, it's not what they are focusing on. Perhaps that will be just business and learning a business and operating as a business and generating best returns for taxpayers, perhaps, or working only with the 5 business, not necessarily setting up a process of onboarding and bringing more people in. So perhaps not, it has not been the case so far, right? But perhaps this is one of those areas, right? So there's some room for improvement, if anything, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.